Kia ora, it's Ruth here in my garden in Christchurch, and I've had some comments about my kale, about how long it is at the moment. It shouldn't actually be this tall. It is this tall because it's bolted, which means rather than growing its lovely leaves that we eat, it's decided it needs to go to flower. Now some plants decide to go to flower when it gets too dry, too wet. In this case I think it was the hot to cold that we had a 19-degree day, then it dropped down to about 1 overnight, and so I think it freaked the plants out. But rather than picking off the flower tops, which you can do, and then sometimes they do keep growing, what I've decided to do is let them go to seed. For kale, it tastes the same no matter whether it's going to seed or not, so it's not like you're losing any leaves because I can still eat all these leaves, but it means I'm going to have hundreds and hundreds of flowers for next season that will be turning into seeds, but also ones that I can give to friends. Now these ones are still in the stage of getting their seed pods. The flowers are only just starting to open and go. But over in that garden I've got my broccoli, the one that I've said before I don't really like, but I thought it might as well have the flowers so that the bees, the early ones in the season, get some nice pollen, but also I can give them away. I know other people like them and I might try grow them again. I think for me it was a bit of a disappointment because it wasn't what I thought it was, but now that I know what it is I might give it another go. So I'll take you over to the other garden. I'll show you what their seed pods look like and how easy it is just to get seeds and save them. There's really no science to it. Here is my broccoli. There's still a few little flowers around, but here is all the lovely seed pods. Now they look like long green beans, and when I'm looking for seed pods I'm looking for ones that are really fat, because the fatter ones have bigger seeds. If you look at that compared to that, might be shorter, but there's only tiny little seeds in here where these ones are nice and fat. So super simple. All I do is go around. I'm not going to pick all of them because that would be, I'd have to start selling seeds if I had that many, but just pick enough that each one has probably about, maybe a smaller one 5 seeds, maybe a big one 15, 20, and pick the ones that I want, because what I'm going to be doing is just leaving them out in the sun for a couple of days to dry. Once they've dried they shrivel up. Here's 2 that I picked a couple of days ago, and they look kind of like that. And what you can see is inside I can actually see the brown seeds already. If I open one of these, inside it's actually quite hard to open without getting the seeds, but they're all kind of translucent. There's a seed on the bottom of on the top of my thumb. They're quite large, but these aren't ready to plant. If you planted them now they'd just go mouldy. They're quite fun to squish. But here inside them they will have changed already to a brown colour. Definitely something I'd recommend doing inside, not outside, especially not on a windy day, because the seeds are really small. If you have a look now, you can kind of see on the top of my thumb that is what the seed looks like now. Another couple of days it'll probably be darker and even more firm, and that's the seed that I'm going to end up saving to plant again. Now with the broccoli I could plant it straight away again, or I could leave it and plant it over next season. I'm not actually sure how long seeds last. I know that before I've had packets of seeds that said they've expired a couple of years ago. I plant them because I thought, you know, what is there to lose, and they still grow. These ones, organic ones, I haven't been spraying them with anything. They're not going to be kept in any pesticides or anything to keep the seeds longer, so I definitely probably want to use them within a year. And if I'm not going to use them in the year, either give them away or put them all in and give them away as seedlings. So seed saving, it's really simple, and to be honest, what do you have to lose? The seeds are already there if they've gone to flower. If they don't grow, they don't grow. If they do, you've got a free crop for the next season. So thank you for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, make sure you do and click the bell. Otherwise I'll see you next time. Ka kite.